This guy on your screen is a very big joke that must not be taken seriously. Daniel Bwala. Oh, a very big joke. All of a sudden, he's not telling us that the APC is the most organized party in the whole world. That the PDP is a congregation of confused people. The same party that he campaigned for their presidential candidate to come to power is now a party of confused people that want to grab power. All of a sudden, he's telling us that El-Rufai, you don't know what he did do. Say El-Rufai is an enemy. Remember that when El-Rufai came out to tell us that the problems in the opposition parties are being orchestrated by the ruling party, of which President Bwala Tinubu, Naim be the head now. So Naim they bribe people, they bribe them 50 million. But they come out from their party, can join APC, or remain in their party and be causing problem with their party, so that APC will have no strong opposition. Bwala, run, come outside. He said, why this one they talk all these things now? Because he is no longer in power. So they don't push and go one side. Say if he were to be in power or still an active member of the APC, so he no go attack the party. Now you don't go national TV. They don't ask him some questions now. You open mouth, wow, they talk with it, they mouth. Make I not talk too much. I won't make you listen to this political ashaw. Political ifulif. Today PDP, tomorrow APC, next tomorrow APC, next tomorrow PDP. That's what you just there. Rigmaru. Nah, Barek and Boram. Oh, Utakusha. That's what you just there. Let me give you Daniel Bwala so you can listen to him. The nonsense that he vomited from his mouth. He talks everybody. He talks so many things. In fact, at a point, he started defending Wike for being a member of the for being in the APC government and causing problem in his party, PDP. And I go hear plenty things from this show. Yeah. I got no plenty things. Make I not to talk too much on top of this one. Make we go straight direct to the point. So I go here waiting Daniel Bwala talk. And I thought they made this guy spokesperson on policy making, I be policy whatever. You can't live in now you're supposed to communicate the policies of the government they give us. Not be to come they do all this ashery, all this gossip with full level. Not be what they employ you for. Special advice to the president on policy decision or policy communication. Communicate the policies of the Mr. President to us, not to be doing ashery here and there. Which you are about to watch now. You go see the ashery way. You just there on top of national TV. They talk yahoo. Watch this video. Let us meet in the comment section and conclude with this discussion. Watch ya.
The political opponent have no direction. There is no organized political party in Nigeria other than the APC. I mean, almost all the opposition party, they are trying to find their ways. Like the story of the monkey that I told you. And I don't attack because I see that the disposition of Mr. President is that of reconciliatory. If you have seen for the past 18 months plus that he's been in government, he has never reacted once to anybody. He has never been seen being combative or aggressive against anybody. His approach to politics and government, if you have seen virtually 90 to 97% of people around him today, they've all worked against him in the past, inclusive of me. I was with him, then I left him, then I had to come back. That's his disposition. President doesn't believe in this fight thing. El-Rufai is somebody who, like he told you, he's still in the APC. So you talk to him like a brother. But I know he's grandstanding, and he seems to be a bit having some trouble in finding part. Like if you leave a governing party to which you have influence, you have words, and you think that you can undertake a mission, you have to have a place that is working to be able to do that. I mean, almost every other day on Twitter, he will pick up one person. Yesterday, it was the turn of National Security Advisor, and then the turn of the incumbent governor and the rest. So I talk to him like a senior brother because I believe that he's still useful in APC, and we don't have to be combative. But in terms of whether he can effect any change in the opposition and the rest, I'm aware. He doesn't have he doesn't have the capacity to make the president unsettled.
So
no
is it
opposition,
true? Is it
combined true? Or in their separate bodies, can make the president unsettled.
Is it true that the APC is the one sponsoring, the conflict in other opposition parties?
No, how? I mean, if you, like the two of you are sitting here, you're carrying out your work. If you get confused because of leadership, how is APC involved in it? Which APC member is in those parties? You see, you have to be sensitive to know when you outlive your usefulness. That is what is happening to PDP. It has outlived its usefulness. It is now a conglomeration and congregation of people who do not have a defined direction,
Mr. Bwala,
right.
That is your opinion, is that not? Because if you say PDP has outlived its usefulness, now let me ask you this. She just rightly said that, is it true that the APC is sponsoring? If I remember, you've not formally defected from the PDP.
I left PDP a long time ago.
And you have your current minister of the FCT, who is also in PDP and is serving in this. So people are tempted to say, okay, you have these people working in the APC so that you use them as instrument to destabilize.
Wike has never been a member of APC. He has said it over and over. He's a member of PDP. He has also said that he has a stake in PDP. He said that he sponsored a lot of activities in PDP and he cannot let his goodwill in PDP just fly away. So he's fighting for his right. He has a fundamental right to fight for his right. And the president is not particularly saying, everybody leave your party because we're in governance. So, and the president cannot stop working with him because he has a problem in his party. The president operates like Abraham Lincoln. He's gathering a national consensus. And so if you're indicting the president when you should praise him for working with everybody, then it is disingenuous to the president. In terms of the political party, their problem didn't start after the president became president now. It started a long time ago. In fact, let me tell you, the coalition they are talking about, they are not even going to run on the platform of PDP. You understand? That's why I say it has.
How do you know that?
Are we deaf and dumb? That's why we say it has outlived its usefulness. They are coming together, they want to flow, they want to go to a different political party and the rest, but the Nigerian people are not sleeping because the Nigerian people are simply looking at this individual and saying, are you coming as a new phenomenon? Or is it the gathering of people who left power and they feel the hunger, like somebody who is in drug addiction and suddenly you are trying to get him out of drug. The minute he starts this withdrawal, that withdrawal syndrome will make him, uncomfortable and all kinds of things. That's what is happening. The withdrawal syndrome of power. That is what is happening to them. So, but in life generally, you have to open your eyes to see how you reinvent yourself. You have to see how you become relevant. And in politics, there will come a time in your life when you know you need to move on. Maybe it is not God's will for you to get this, or it's not God's will for you to get this. But why they will not succeed is because their gathering is not about Nigerians. It's a gathering of people to come back and grab power. It's not a gathering with Nigerian in view. If it is a gathering with Nigerian people in mind, they are supposed to be praising the president on policies that is affecting the change in Nigeria. And if they think the president is not doing the right thing, they are supposed to provide what? Alternative. Do they care about the alternative? I mean, the misery and pain of Nigeria is their talking point. The misery and pain of Nigeria is their weapon. They weaponize the situation of the Nigerian people for a political gain. But you see, I have consistently refused to respond to political questions. When it is time, we will be ready for them. Now we are focused on what we are doing to deliver on the promise of the president to the Nigerian people. And we are thankful that these things are beginning to show in every facet of our national life. But let me tell you something about my elder brother El-Rufai, and talking about whether we should be worried. You see, there's a dynamic around El-Rufai. El-Rufai needed a solid revolutionary person to thrive. On his own, El-Rufai may not win Senate. You know, he won governorship.
Really?
Yes, he won governorship because of the Buhari factor. And he got re-elected because of the Buhari factor. If you leave him now to go and run for Senate in Kaduna, he will not win. Then, secondly, you have to understand life. So when you overestimate yourself, you will overshoot. That's the problem about life. You tend to think, when you talk about he participated and then we give him the credit, you were part of the people that brought the government to power. It's not an isolated event. There are plenty of people. He was an incumbent governor. Among other governors, they came together.
And he was a key voice.
No, so, okay, just because I come to the TV, I speak for the president, does not mean I'm more key than the president. I'm a spokesman to the president. I'm a servant to the president. But he has said, go and speak on my policy. So we don't be carried away into thinking because somebody is speaking for a group, therefore he is the most relevant. You also have to look at his political interests, because politics is about interest. If he stands to benefit something far better, and that's the reason why he's more vocal than others, you cannot assume that he's more passionate. At my level, in the primaries, I played my role as well. Because we were all over, even when I was blacklisted by TV, I ran to TikTok. That's one good thing about democratization of media. As we did now, if you say, you know, go bring me again, as I leave this place, the crowd will move to wherever I'm present, on Twitter, on Facebook. That's democratization. The TV that blacklisted me were supporting Oshibanjo. We continue supporting Asiwaju because we believe the only person at the time that could challenge Atiku was Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So do I now say I'm the only person? Everybody came together and played their beat. When you overestimate yourself, you tend to think you are the magic wand that created that situation. El-Rufai still has the opportunity to come back home because we believe he's useful. But if just because we are saying come back home and come back to your house, you tend to think as if it is an expression of G3. El-Rufai is inconsequential as far as the future of our party and our politics is concerned.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.